Okay, congratulations, the Disco Bunny. You have been nominated as a Bright and Happiness Champion. This is fabulous. So, are you happy to have a little chat?
Absolutely. Thank
Excellent.
you. Thanks for the nomination.
Oh, anytime. Okay, so to begin with, what are the most important ingredients for living a happy life?
I believe. Well, yes. I've thought about this a lot more, and obviously that's what the transformation is with my life at the moment. Follow your heart, follow your soul, follow your instincts. Listen to your own feelings, and they can guide you definitely down the path of more fulfillment and, as a result, happiness.
Fabulous. That's very inspiring. Of the many things you've done to increase happiness here, what do you consider the most valuable?
Connecting with people, I think it's pretty simple. I think that's what I've learned to do. Look people in the eye and connect with them. You know, somebody walks past you on the street, and all you can do is look them in the eye and give them a smile. You don't even have to give them a smile if you don't want to smile, but it's a natural reaction for most humans, myself included. So I think it's hard to say what I've done to Brighton, but I've certainly connected with so many people in Brighton. Look them directly in the eye, man, woman, children, it doesn't matter who they are. And I've said, I love you, by simply giving them a smile and say, welcome.
Beautiful. I'm very sad that I haven't seen you doing this in Brighton, but I'm glad that you can bring your light and your sunshine to the rest of the world. You've inspired and motivated others, hence your nomination. What motivates and inspires you?
Ooh, what motivates and inspires me? I think the sunrise inspires me. The sun rises, and kind of a new day is like a new opportunity. I do believe that. People sort of say to me that I'm the happiest person in the world. No, I'm not the happiest person in the world. But when I wake up, I am most definitely the hungriest person in the world to better my life, better other people's lives. Could you ask me that question again, please?
Yes, you have inspired and motivated others. What motivates and inspires you?
Yeah, so I said the sun, inspires me, motivates me to do that. That's a very long question.
It is, isn't it? I know. How do you consolidate it down to a?
Ask me one more time, and I'm really concentrating.
Okay, you have inspired and motivated others.
Yes.
What motivates and inspires you?
What motivates me? What motivates me is what inspires me. People. I know what does inspire me. Yes, when people come up to me and they say things like, I was having an awful day today, and I just separated with my partner, and I saw you cycling down with your boombox and your sound coming out of it, and your sparkly clothes and the flowers in your hair and the glitter, and seeing you brought me up to myself. The fact that somebody has taken the care all the time to come and communicate that to me, that it does inspire me. It inspires me to do more of what I want to do, and it gives me a reason to sort of do it more, because people tell me those stories a lot. Yeah.
Beautiful. That is also very motivational and inspiring. So in Brighton in particular, what group, project or idea within Brighton has made you think, wow?
Ooh, Gordon Bennett, that's a question. I should know what they're called, but I went to eat with them once. I think they're called the Good Food Project or something Food Project, but basically at a church not far from Seven Dials, and there's a lovely community feel where they collect food from the community that would have not ordinarily been thrown away, and it's cooked, served hot, and just shared, and food is a wonderful thing to share, and I really like the whole idea. And when I ate there once, the food just tasted super delicious because I knew exactly where it came from. I knew how much love, care, attention, and joy went into the preparation, went into the acquiring of the food and the serving of it. So knowing exactly where my food came from made it taste super delicious. And I totally agree with that. And could you ask me that question one more time, please?
Yeah, yep. What group, project or idea in Brighton has made you think, wow?
I don't know. I should check my Facebook really. But there was, I mean, there's, I don't know, sort of, laughter yoga. Yeah. I really like that. I sort of went that at Little Dippers, I believe, on a Tuesday night. When you go there, and you learn how to laugh. It's a very funny thing. I mean, that's kind of, I'm not teaching people to laugh on the street, but I do sort of emphasize with that. I went there once, my first time I went, this was really before I was more a full-time disco bunny. And yeah, it's not easy. You go there and it's like, ha 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 ha, and I felt stupid. To let go, it's not easy to let go. But you know what? The next week I went, my shoulders were like this, and I was able to let go more. The third week I went, I was like, so yeah, I agree. And one more thing as well is I think the music scene in Brighton. There's so many musicians in Brighton, so many artists, and something like the improvisation scene. Sorry, not the open mic scenes in Brighton. There's loads and loads and loads of open mics. So I think it's fantastic that an artist can go up there and experiment. I experimented last year with improvised storytelling, musical improvised storytelling. I don't play, but I went up there and I jumped on the open mic and I had fun. And I think one more, because there's so many things going on in Brighton. One more is, for example, Ironclad Improv. And the Maydays. There's a sort of quite a big improvised scene. Flux, I think, is another one as well. There's an improvisation scene where you can just go. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you experience. You go, you let go, and you play, interact, look people in the eye, smile at them, joke with them, and forget yourself.
Beautiful. Sounds like there's a lot going on in Brighton.
It's a busy city.
If you could make one big positive change in Brighton, what would it be?
One big positive change. To have another disco bunny. For when I am not there. So if anybody wants to, become the other disco bunny, I'm totally cool with that. I might have a few spare sparkly tops. So I think, generally speaking, the work that the Disco Bunny does, who is slightly different to Pablo Woodward, is positive. It has a positive effect on the community. I get amazing emails from people who contact me, and I mentioned before, I'd having this bad day, but other people sort of, one gentleman. He contacted me that, since speaking to you, I've decided to change my job. I was working in a bank and it just wasn't bringing joy to my life. And now he's talking about happiness, which is the quest for happiness. That's what we all want. Happiness, it's a feeling, you know what I mean? Success is happiness. We want success. It's not a job. It's the feeling that you get, and if that job gives you that feeling, then so be it. So the work that I have done as the Disco Bunny has inspired this gentleman to seek out his happiness by leaving his job in the bank, which wasn't bringing him success and the happiness he desired. Another gentleman contacted me saying that he wants to do something with the Paralympics. I'm not sure. I'm in communication with him. I haven't had a response yet. Something like he wants to compete in the Paralympics, or else he wants to volunteer. That's his focus on his happiness. And then I get a lot of other people who contact me to sort of say things, you know, they were contemplating suicide, say, or going through a particularly bad time in their life. And they contact me as Mr. Happy for help and guidance now. I'm not a counsellor, but I will do my best, and even if it's only create a little video message. This here, this bracelet that I'm wearing, was given to me by a lovely lady in Hungerford. This here, this was given me by a beautiful girl in London who now lives in Italy. Yes, these pair of shoes were bought for me by a gentleman in Brighton. Now I am the luckiest man in the world.
This is about to run out of space in a second, but we've still got a couple more questions. No, that's all right. Where are we? Now you've answered all the questions, but the last thing is, hello, the Disco Bunny. Welcome back in our brand new location. What great question would you ask us to make us think?
Probably the very same question that I asked myself in turning my focus from the worries of my past and the focus on my future to living in the present, so that when I wake up, I'm like, I am alive. Hooray. I feel. Hooray. What do I want? And what can I do? So to get to this situation that I'm constantly sort of working on is to live more in the present and be grateful for my situations in life, the people I meet, the people who enter my life and impact it to make me think, to open my heart more to love. The question is simply, if this were to be the last year of your life, what would you do with it? What do you need to do? What do you want to do? And that's the very simple question I asked myself. And in the process, I changed everything. Sometimes at night, maybe I wake up and I have a bad dream, a recurring dream to do with an emotion, something that's unresolved in my life. For me, it was very clear, you know, I want to do this. I've never done it. Why? Stop thinking about these things. Stop dreaming about these things, and start taking action. So I guess that's the one question I ask you: is if this were to be the last year of your life, what would you do? What do you need to do? What do you want to do? And by doing that, it's a way of starting to focus on the now and living a life that makes you happier.
Beautiful. That's, again, very inspiring. And really important questions, I think, for all of us. So, who else do you believe would belong in the Brighton Happy List Hall of Fame, and why?
Cool. I don't know who this Brighton Happy List Hall of Fame, who lives in the Hall of Fame, or who belongs there. But I mean, without doubt, the residents of Brighton. You know, I've received so much love and warmth from all the residents of Brighton, embracing me. And you know, I'm a nomadic person. I don't actually live in Brighton, but Brighton is my home. And it's my home because the people have welcomed me there, saying, come, stay. So absolutely, all the residents of Brighton collectively belong there. I think also, strangely, well not strangely, but Brighton Council, the Council of Brighton and Hove, belong there as well, because the council understand and welcome artists, homeless people are welcome there and supported. There's a big support network, I know, and you know, strangely, you know, technically what I do is busking. I don't really
consider it busking because for me it's not about earning money. It's about connecting with people and opening doors and see what happens. Right now, today, I'm in Australia, and the Disco Bunny has taken me to Australia. But anyway, so back to the question. Yeah, the council. I don't want you to change. I want you to still look after people, but yet give them the freedom to express themselves on the street, like I did myself, without having to apply for some license. That's, you fill an application form and then 2-3 months later you then have an interview for such a license, and then you're restricted to only
can you
doing
confirm
things
that
in
you're
certain
happy
places.
to that you're happy for the Brighton Happiness campaign to publish any or all of your answers in the future?
Yes!
Do you read the Argus?
Yes! And online.
Oh, would you like to be given?
Argos.co.uk.
Perfect. Now I know where to get it. Would you like to be given notice if any of your answers are published?
Yes!
And would you like to have your answers attributed to you? Ooh.
I think I would like them attributed to the Disco Bunny.
Who is you? All right, well, thank you so much for your time and your very thoughtful answers, and we wish you the best of luck as a Brighton Happiness champion.
Thank you very much. And I am the Disco Bunny. I send you all my love, all my warmth, and all my positive energy because I just want to make you smile.
All right.